Greetings everyone, this is First Centurion 753 with another episode of Erebor, the Banished Mountain Man Achievement Quest. Last episode we made a trade with our merchant and I believe we got seeds. However, I don't exactly remember what type of seeds they were. I'm pretty sure they were for a crop field. Currently building a stone quarry on the opposite side of the river. Up over here. There. We need 7 more iron for that. We have plenty. I'm also building a fishing dock on our fish island over here, which we built a bridge to last episode. And they need about 13 more stones, and we don't have any stones. So priority really needs to be this quarry. We have 3 builders working there. Really can't do much else. The fishing dock isn't going to be able to move until we get those stones. The other option would be to... You guys carrying anything? No, nothing. Don't have anything. Getting something to eat. Those are all my builders. Going to get something to eat. Alright, what's that? That looks like iron. Stone was the other thing. If we could find stone somewhere, which I think we used up all the stone on this side of the river. There's some stone up here, but that's kind of a hike. We've got enough iron for the quarry now, and now they just really need to start building stuff. Firewood reserve is low. Now it's back up to 128. I think with this game we have our limit at 300. Okay. I've got some extra firewood in my inventory, but I am going to try to stockpile stuff now. Yeah, we're low on a lot of things. What do you need here? You need coal. There's not enough coal to build the steel tools. We got 19 tools. I don't have to worry about that. Food supply is very good. It's up over 1,000. Lots of fish. And berries, mushrooms, onions. Ooh, they got some venison. And we've got leather. So we are going to build a tailor. Going forward, I think my strategy, after I build these things, of course, we're going to put a tailor here. I'd like to get a marketplace here. And then crops right there. One thing I could do, build roads right across there, and the marketplace, that's where we want to put it. That's pretty big. Build roads going right across here. Why don't I just build it road straight across. And then this will all be crop fields for farmers. This upcoming spring we're going to bring in a harvest. Sure. Got plenty of room in the storage barn still. Storage cart is at 43. It was getting pretty high with the tools that we were putting in. And there's a couple tools there. They're low on logs. We have logs. They're low on coal. We don't have any coal. We only have one person in the coal mine. You know what? Maybe I should up that to 2. And then we have an extra miner. We still have... Go back to that professions. We still have 5 laborers and 5 builders. So, we're going to have to move a couple of them into the crop field. Let's see, there we go. I don't remember what the crop was. I hope it's crops. It's big. Wow. I can't make that big of a crop field? 15 by 15 seems to be the biggest. Huh. Disappointing. And corn was the crop. Okay. We don't need to employ people here until early spring. That's when they'll start seeding the field. So we'll continue to work in the quarry. I'm going to actually put people in the quarry. Let's start with 3 probably. Those 3 workers. So we need to get stone. That is disappointing. I can't fill up that whole thing. So crop fields are limited. I did not know that. I thought you can make them as big as you want. I guess you can't. That's disappointing. Alright, 24 tools. Tools are looking good. Our tool limit is 40, so they're going to work all the way up to that. Our logs are still well stocked. There is the stone quarry. Excellent. Excellent. Get another builder. That's good. 4 farmers. We're still going to wait. We have 4 laborers, and well, we got to wait for that stone to come in. It might take a while for them to actually get their first batch of stone. Firewood seems to be coming in pretty well. There's a lot of people. Heavily trafficked road here. Which means that we might want to build stone roads out of this. We also have to pay attention to our population. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to build a home here. You know what? I might just remove this. And go ahead and put up 1 stone home here. Give us more room if we do it like that. And another one there. And now I need more builders. Just got another laborer. Yeah, 6 builders. And so the crop field will go too large. That. It's 16. You can't go 16. That's our crop field. And it's going to be corn. And we are going to want 4 people in the field. It's still late autumn. We might be getting more people. See, this is good because they're right... These homes will be good locations since they're right next to the bridge. And we can get them... Get the hunters in there. And the forester. And the stone cutters all can go in there. It's going to take a while before we get enough stone to build these homes. So I probably should even just... There we go. That's better. I want most people working on the fishing dock. Good, that works. Okay, this looks good. We're well set. Large adult population. You gotta watch if this gets too big. You lose a reproductive generation. So no one here can reproduce. They really can't reproduce. They might be able to reproduce. Yikes. They're the only people here that right now can reproduce. Now there are people who are living in the homes that are adults that can reproduce, if they're living with their parents, they're not going to be reproducing with anybody. The parents during Banished times were much more strict than the parents of today. They don't let their kids out after dark. Okay. Much stricter in medieval times. I could build a road right across here. And I think I will. Which will give good access. No stones, still. Early winter. I guess we can speed it up at this point. We're really just waiting. We've got 4 stone cutters. You will actually see some stone lined up. Right there, there's a piece. And it will line up across here. Line up across the whole thing, I think. And until they grab it and bring it over. It looks like they haven't brought anything. Come on, just grab the piece. There you go. How much is that? 1 piece of stone. That's not gonna be enough. Come on, get in there and start chopping. There we go. Snow's covering the ground. That was it. See, they worked for like a really limited amount of time because their home is all the way over there. So the idea is you build homes closer, they will work more. Like this guy. Hopefully this guy. But it's cold, they're getting cold. This guy's a good worker. Excellent clothing. Who is this? Richile? Is that how you say his name? He's got excellent clothing. He lives close. His brother Shedrick, however, has the rag clothing, so he gets colder quicker, so he can't work for longer. So clothing is important. So a tailor would be good if I put a tailor right here. The marketplace is going to go here. And probably end up with like church and town hall somewhere in this vicinity. And I also am going to get an ale house at some point, which of course will be fun because then we'll be brewing alcohol, and everyone loves that. Alright, so we only have 5 stone. This is taking a while to get that stone, but it's so far away. I don't know. They'll be working more. Oh, there's this early spring. Let's slow this down. They'll be working more in the summer, but as for right now, we're stuck. What we got? Population is at 43. We need 7 more people. We've got 2 homes being built, stone homes, which should save us some firewood. It is early spring. We are over the maximum amount of firewood, so let's put some firewood into the trading post. This way, if somebody does show up with something valuable this summer, then we can buy it. Alright, so we got, I can speed it up again. We've got 4 farmers that should be coming over to plant these fields. Actually getting pretty close to having all the professions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just need to get animals. If I can get some animals, then I'll be good. Because I can always make berries. I can turn berries into ale. And got everything else. Gotta build a school, a church, and hospital. Now I heard some logic of putting the hospital near the mine, because that will help people in case of cave-ins. I don't know if that's actually, never actually confirmed that, but I did read that somewhere, I believe. Alright, now we got the farmers are starting to plant the corn. Here it comes. It's really cool how this stuff grows. That's one of the cooler parts of the game. These deer are just outside of the range of the hunting lodge. They are lucky. Alright, this should be a great harvest, hopefully. Bringing a lot of food. Another storage mine. 22. Fish is way up there. Tons of fish. Storage cart is at 89. And our tools are back up to 40. Which means we can start bringing tools into the trading post. 20 steel tools. Good, we gotta start stockpiling our material again here. Alright, the fishing docks. Ugh, it's taking so long to get the stone there. They need 9 more pieces of stone in the fishing docks. Alright, here's the quarry. And they should be able to work longer now, hopefully. Because temperatures are, well, they're still kind of low. Once the temperature gets up, though, they'll be able to work longer. Excellent clothing. Rag clothing. Excellent clothing. Good. Clothing's important. Better clothing, longer you will work outside. But as the temperature starts to continue, we're at 46 degrees now. Continue going up temperature. 8 pieces of stone, halfway there with the stone. There's 2 pieces there. Alright. Give ourselves, make sure we have a laborer. Somebody die? Oh, somebody died of old age. The gatherer. That knocks our population down to 42. That might be, is that the second or third death that we've had in 10 years? It's not bad. I think it's the second death. Somebody died during childbirth, so it would be third if you count the kid. But yeah, Dillis. I remember Dillis. That was one of the first names that I looked up. Okay, so success on the West Bank. Hunting lodge, forestry. They're growing trees here. We've got a surplus of logs. We've established a stone quarry, but no surplus yet. And how are our crops doing? Yes! This is going to be huge. %6 yield, 7% yield. We could harvest right now, but that would be foolish because we want to be able to get the whole yield. And then it will harvest automatically. That will be in the fall. Fall is the harvest time. Storage capacity looking good. 24%. Yeah, we can keep. We don't need a marketplace just yet. We will eventually want one. I don't know if we actually need a marketplace, but I kind of do want to try to get the Jack of all trades achievement simultaneously as I'm getting the Mountain Men achievement. These will be my first 2 achievements, if I get them both, for Banished. We are in late spring of year 10. Planting corn for the first time. Our stone quarry is complete, but it's taking a long time to get the stone to... Oh, you know what we can do then? I can't believe I didn't even think of this. Why don't I just change the storage area I don't know if that makes that much of a difference. Make a little bit of difference. But a small storage area, or a stockpile area, right about there. And maybe they'll just put the stone there, and the logs there. Oh, where are you going with that? Now, in the Colonial Charters game, the cool thing is that you can designate what material will go to specific stockpiles. So that kind of helps you a little bit with logistics. Okay, so firewood's at 225. We're not going to put any more firewood into the trade post. Food looks to be pretty good. Caught a good amount of fish last season. We also have the Gatherer's Hut, which brought in a lot of onions, blueberries, birds, mushrooms. It's terrific. And there's the hunting lodge, which has actually brought in a couple logs. That's cool. Good amount of leather. 800 venison. Wow. That's nice. That's a good number. Second fishing dock is almost up and running. I think this one will produce more fish. Yeah, the stone quarry is gonna help. Look at the coal. Coal is up. Iron is down. There's more people in the iron mine than in the coal mine. People using coal in the homes. Do not see them doing that. Still just using firewood to... Oh, there's a little bit of coal. Okay. So they can. I didn't know that. Maybe they're not as willing to do it, though. I don't know. I don't see a lot of it. There's some coal there. And no coal there. Traditionally, it seems they're going for firewood, but some of these homes do have coal in them. So the answer is yes, you can burn coal to stay warm. Let's speed this up. And I want to play until we clear this corn harvest, at least. I'd also like to get the next merchant in here, but we're going to go with this episode until the corn is cleared. And the corn is growing. It gets pretty tall. Stalks of corn. Corn stalks. And a little bit of stuff is there, but not the stone that we really wanted. Alright, so I don't know if that speed things up or not. Right by the mines. Ooh. All the pollutant going into the air. Coal-flavored corn. Probably could have picked a better spot, but we're dealing with not a lot of space here. This corn is crucial. There we go. Oh, a lot of things just happened there. Okay, we're clearing out the corn, and a merchant arrived. Logs. I don't want logs. I did ask for logs. Leather. Should ask for wool coats. Warm coats, I asked for those. Not a lot. I don't know if I should trade just to, like... I don't know if that has an effect on the traders, like if you don't trade with them, do they tend not to bring you more stuff? Because I've noticed in like some of the bigger games that I play, as I trade, they bring in plenty of more resources. I don't know if that's because the size of my town is growing, or because I trade more with them. So that's tough. Now, this is kind of a steal. 33 logs will produce 99 pieces of firewood. I will be able to buy this for less than 20. 66. So that's going to be 15. 6 units. Oh, this kind of screws me up a little bit. What if I do 14? Good, and then 1 steel tool. Perfect. So I have the roots in there to make change, but this guy doesn't want roots. Okay, so 33 logs for 1 steel tool and 14 firewood, and they will end up producing 99 pieces of firewood. So I think that's kind of a steal. And it might promote good trade relations with this guy, and he might want to bring in more stuff in the future. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Fishing docks needs 1 more piece of stone. Clear out the corn in the late summer. That's good. That's early. Once it gets to late autumn, then you have like the frost coming in, and that could kind of destroy the crops. But if you're harvesting in late summer, that's awesome. Usually don't harvest till like early autumn, but you can get in late summer. I think you can even get it earlier if you have like a small enough field and a lot of people working on it. I think you might be able to get midsummer crops. I think I've done that before. So the corn is now coming into, there it is, the storage barn. Lots of corn. Our food surplus is stockpile. Store is over 2,000. More corn. Yes. Look at that leather. Use that leather for hide coats. If we had wool, we can make warm coats with the leather. And I think they're worth a lot. That's excellent clothing too. It'll keep our people in the fields working longer, especially during the winter periods. Okay, no one's being born, but we're running out of children. I'm getting a little worried about that scenario. What's this? Did they kill? Oh, they killed a deer. Got a little too close to the hunting lodge. There's another one. These deer are taking their lives in their hands by walking through my field. That's right in range of the hunting lodge. Yeah. Alright, almost got the corn. 1% more to grab, and there it is. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's put these guys back into the labor pool and add them to the builders. We've got enough stone for the fishing dock at this point. So we're going to have plenty of food to support these 2 new homes, but we need to get these homes up. Might have been a better idea to just build a wooden home. The other option is to go ahead and grab that stone, which is like right over here. Right there. Any closer. That's the closest stone we can find. Let's grab it. Alright, that's iron. I'm not gonna go for that because I don't have a bridge. We gotta go for that stone. Oh, there's stone down there. That looks closer. Alright. 4 laborers. This fishing dock is almost done. Alright, I think that's it for this episode. We've gone through another year, and we have brought in our first corn harvest, Huge stockpile of food. We're trying to build 2 more homes. The stone quarry is complete. We're working on finishing the fishing dock. The big problem is the stone is not getting there quick enough, which means that these homes will help, but then I also might want to consider building a stone road. Or just another quarry right around here. I don't know. I gotta consider that. Alright, thank you for watching. Again, if you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. And see you next time. Thank you.